Hi everyone, so today someone's actually requested for me to do another video. This one's more on self-harm and stigmas on people associated with it, but I think to start off with I'm going to do about what self-harm is, what people do to self-harm and what sort of people self-harm to start with, and then I'll go on to the stigmas of self-harm. Okay, so I looked up, because I know self-harm, I know it, but I think sometimes it's just nice to look up what actual self-harm is and what different people use as self-harm, because I've always used the same method, so yeah. Anyway, so self-harm can be from cutting, burning, scalding, banging or scratching yourself, so like making friction burns or banging your head off a wall. Breaking bones, some people purposely do it. Pulling your hair out, swallowing poison substances or objects. I think I more see a lot of people do more of cutting, burning and pulling the hair out. I've never really, and swallowing poisonous things. Poisonous things can be medications to take an overdose. I've never actually seen anyone like scald or burn themselves, but there might be people out there that do, but I've never seen it. The most common one out of all of them is the cutting, and it's not good because if you do it too deep then obviously you're stuffed. This is everything that people, self-harm is something that you do to yourself basically. It's in the description, self-harm, so you're harming yourself. Self-harm can get really addictive, and it's not good to get addicted to it, but it can get really addictive because it helps obviously people cope, so yeah. I did actually look on a website which is www.mentalhealth.org.uk, and I will comment what the link is down below, so if you would like to have a look at it, it is a really good website. It says about self-harm and why people do it. 1 in 15 people self-harm, and that's quite a high amount of people, the amount of people that are in the world, and it all starts mainly from the ages of 11 to 25 is the most worst ages to start at, but a lot of people start at the age of 12 more than any later age and work their way up really, but that's why there's so many problems with getting beds in mental health hospitals for under 18s, because there's so many young people that do self-harm. And it is amazing how many people self-harm, and we don't realise it because a lot of people like to keep it a secret for so long, and so nobody knows because they don't want people to get upset. Okay, so I've got some things on why people maybe self-harm. So bereavement, so if they've lost someone in the family, their way of coping might be to self-harm. If they feel isolated on their own, people can do it because it might make them feel better. If they're getting bullied at school or college, if they get stressed out, so with work or with family issues, it can trigger self-harm. Not getting along with parents can be a really big one. Getting abused, so this could be verbally, physically or sexually abused by anyone. If this has happened, then quite a lot of people do self-harm to try and cope with their emotions because they don't know which other way to let it out. And just the last one really, there is so many that cause, which is on the website, but low self-esteem. If you have low self-esteem, then it's awful, like I know how it feels, so yeah. So I've got another bit, what people think about people who self-harm, okay? So the thing that they're attention seeking, they don't see it as a cry out for help, they just literally see it as attention seeking, and it's not right. Some people can use self-harm as a cry for help, so saying that they're attention seeking it's not fair, so don't, please, if you see someone who's self-harm, don't see it as attention seeking, ask for help, see if they would like help, tell people, help them out. Okay, so now we're going to the stigmas of self-harm. I haven't really found a lot on this, so I don't really know about much of it myself, but stigmas is quite a bad thing. So people can use obviously self-harm as a cry for help. Some people say, oh, your life is great, why do you self-harm? There's nothing wrong with your life, you're perfect and everything. Well, that's what people think. They don't know what's going on underneath. They don't know what's happening at home, so don't make assumptions. It's not fair. A lot of parents think of it more as scars. They're there for life. Like, you can't get rid of them. There is something called bio oil, which is really good because it can help cover up scars. So it doesn't take them away, but it helps reduce them so they're not so visible. So if you have a job and you've self-harmed, it's quite good to put it on because then it helps reduce it. When people say things like your life's great and why do you self-harm, there's nothing wrong with your life, you have a perfect life, my life's shit. Sorry for swearing. It can make people worse, so just think about what you're saying before you say it, really. So yeah, self-harm can happen to anybody. Anyone can do it, no matter how old you are, no matter what gender you are. It doesn't matter, no matter what culture you are, anyone can self-harm. So seriously, please be aware that not everyone some people can be sensitive, not everyone's like can hold it in. So yeah, please subscribe and like and tell me what you think. If you have any ideas for videos that you would like me to do, please just comment below, or if I've got you on Instagram, or find me on Instagram at AmyBabe97, and if you would like me to do a video on anything, then please do just message me and I'll try and get a video put together for you. I don't mind doing research, so if you want me to do some research on anything, then that's fine. I'm willing to do it. Okay, thank you, bye.